Welcome back to GWA Physics, and this is the second part on pulley systems. Now, one of the things that we had talked about earlier had to do with fixed and movable pulleys in block and tackle. So now I'm trying to show you two examples of more advanced pulley systems and how you can solve for the mechanical advantage in a pulley. Now, if you look at this first one right here, you've got a 100-Newton object hanging from a simple block and tackle. It's got a fixed pulley and a movable pulley. But notice in this problem that instead of pulling down on the rope, we have it arranged so that we can pull up on the rope to lift the box. When we do that, we're going to take this situation right here like they did on the Van Beesen videos, and you're going to see that the 100-pound or the 100-Newton force is being supported by 3 ropes this time. The reason that it's being supported by 3 ropes is that I'm pulling up. And so therefore, I'm holding a portion of the weight with the rope. These 2 ropes are also holding a portion of the weight. Now, if you remember back to that situation that I showed earlier, if this is 100 newtons and it's being supported by 3 ropes, then each of the ropes is holding 33 newtons. And so you would say that this is a 3-to-1 ratio, or a mechanical advantage of 3. Now let's look at this one. Notice first of all that the single connection here, but it has 2 fixed pulleys attached to the ceiling, and here we have 2 movable pulleys attached together holding the 100-Newton weight. The reason that we show it this way is that on a complex block and tackle, normally the 2 pulleys are side by side and you can't see them. You can either see the front one or you can see the back one, but you can't see them at the same time. So what I did was that I opened it up so that you could see the 2 pulleys from the bottom part and you could see the 2 pulleys from the top part. Now, because it's connected here at the top, it goes around the first movable pulley, and then it comes around and it goes around the second movable pulley, and now we're pulling down on this rope over here. So when we look at the tension on the ropes that's supporting the weight that's being held, you can see that there are 4 ropes supporting the weight. Therefore, we would expect each of these ropes to hold 25, like this. And so we would only have to pull with a force of 25 newtons on this rope to lift that 100-Newton object. Now, if you flip this thing over, and the connection was made down here at the bottom so that instead of pulling down on this rope, we were pulling up. If we were pulling up, then this rope would have tension on it as well. That was a part of the weight, and that would make it a 5-to-1. If you have any questions about this, come see me. And again, I hope that this helps to clear up misunderstandings about pulley systems and blocks and tackle.